Welcome back to another episode of the Commissioners Podcast. I'm your host and commissioner, Zach McLaughlin.
And I'm Will Martin. Good to be back, boys.
Another week. Week 2 is in the books.
Yeah.
Will, a lot of injuries. A lot of things are happening around the league.
It's not looking so hot for some guys, man.
No, it's the league is definitely shaping up. You can tell only two 2-0s, only 2 undefeateds. We got 2 defeateds. Everyone else is 1-1. So it's wide open.
Yeah.
Wide open. Injuries have plagued several guys. Most guys in the league are facing some sort of injury. So you hate to see it, but that is fantasy football, and it sucks, But that's why you draft. That's why you draft some sleepers. That's why you draft guys you like in the late rounds, so you can have backups and have a chance to carry it a little bit. But heading into recapping.
Yeah.
Recapping here, Will. Who do you think was manager of the week? Who had the best manager play?
I just got the scoreboard pulled up. Let me double check. Oh, that's gonna be tough. I gotta go with the leader of the Brain Cell crew, Jake Armbrust.
Yeah.
Went from having 60-point game to 151 points. Hats off, buddy.
Yeah, sure.
America's team proved that they are in fact them in the second week
America's
around.
team showed up.
Definitely, the pickups that Jake made definitely helped.
Puka.
Yeah, Puka Nakua
Nakua, yeah.
Yeah, maybe for the Wi-Fi. Yeah, just all around solid. Worst player was the Bills' defense, giving 7.1 points, but for a defense, that's still pretty solid.
The defense scored 12. You're looking at the projection.
Oh, you're right. I am looking at the projected.
Josh Kelly.
Yeah, Josh Kelly. Ruh-roh. No, yeah, Puka Nakua with 31 points. Wow.
Just volume, man.
God,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Clint on the other side, good. That's a good score. 126. That beats 133.
Yeah, that's pretty solid, dude.
Yeah, that beats a lot of people.
That does beat a lot of people, me included.
Yeah, myself as well. So
yeah.
Good win there for Jake. That's a big win. Tough L for Clint on that side. Hopefully Saquon can battle through that injury there.
Dude, I heard he's going to be out 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's going to be rough for Clint.
Yeah, that's tough, especially with a Thursday night turnaround. I believe they have a Thursday night turnaround. So
Clint, if you need a running back, let me know. I got you, baby girl. I'm about to be stacked on running backs.
We'll see, because look, Aaron Jones didn't play this last week. He's hurt.
No, it's fine. I got running backs for days.
Jaylen Warren, he's got on the bench. Khalil Herbert, he's got on the bench.
Okay, Jaylen who?
Warren.
One good week. He had one good week. Is that he's eating noises?
Yep.
Okay.
No, fuck the Steelers. I don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Whoever wants George Pickens, come and get him. I want him off my team. He's a bum. I hate him.
He scored a touchdown last night.
Hey, he's high upside. High upside. Come get him. Yeah. I don't want him. But yeah, Jake.
Valid.
Coming from first to worst, barely, not even scoring 60 points, putting up 150, the highest score of the season so far.
Yeah.
151. Would have beat anyone in the league. Lamar showed up. James Conner showed up. Garrett Wilson only had 1 catch, but it was a 70-yard touchdown. Like you said, Puka, DeAndre Swift went off.
Evan Ingram had over 10 points.
Yeah, so...
Bills' defense had 12. Evan Ingram only had 6, but still.
Yeah, and you look at his bench, man. Alvin Kamara coming back probably pretty soon. Yeah. Or in a couple weeks.
Nico Collins on his bench, dude. That's absurd.
Nico Collins.
Sky Moore.
Sleeper. Him and CJ Moore, or I'm not CJ Moore. CJ Stroud have a good connection there in Houston. I was watching that game. They were connecting.
Heck yeah.
And he's got Cooper Kupp coming back. So Jake's in a good spot here.
I'm nervous, man.
He could do some damage. He's
Drake
looking good.
Hey, Drake London's a solid pickup for anybody else in the league as a starter.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown this week.
Yeah. He is the number 1 over Atlanta.
Yeah, it's just Atlanta's so bad.
Well, they're figuring it out. Desmond Ridder is... Hey, they're 2-0 in that division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's 2-0 in that division except the Panthers.
Yeah, aren't they 0-2?
They're 0-2.
Oof.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucks coming through, doing what he do. We miss you in Cleveland right now.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Let's take a look at this next game. It's tough because a lot of games this week, not a lot of close games. This was probably the closest game. Another brain cell triplet.
Yeah.
Gus Johnson here. With 149 points. All three of the Three Stooges scored over 140 points this week. So big week for the Three Stooges. You don't necessarily see that a lot. Really high scoring games all around. 149, 141, 151. Had another 143. That's a big week. That's a big week overall. Some good big games. We'll see if it's sustainable.
Oh, yeah. Definitely we will see if it's going to be sustainable for the future. I mean, he has a good team, just looking at some of the weapons, but guys that have been underproducing for sure, like Dallas Goedert and Rachaad White went off this week. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, Rachaad White had a good day in Tampa against I mean, I don't know how good Chicago is defensively. I think they're kind of selling. They're not structured as good as I think we thought on paper.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Marcus's bench, though, and really the only one who had a good week was Terry McLaurin for 16 points with a touchdown. Other than that, his bench didn't really show me anything. Yeah. I mean, Treylon Burks did all right, but other than that, everyone... Like, he's got pieces, but they're not the right pieces, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he's got guys that have really high upside, right? Like, Derrick Henry can score a lot of points, Rachaad White, Diggs, those guys. But guys like Brian Robinson, he's not going to put up 30 points every week. 28.9 points a week. That's not happening.
The damn Broncos defense screwing me live in 4K. Fuck that.
Yeah, that was tough.
I wanted to jump on the field after the game.
On the other side here, Spencer Middleman, 134 points. No one really underachieved. I mean, Miles Sanders, only 7 points. You think maybe if he has a bigger day, he comes away with a win. Let's see if on the bench anyone. Gabe Davis, 21 on the bench.
Oh, Gabe Davis popped off.
So you maybe play him over Romeo Doubs, you get a win.
Yeah, Romeo Doubs, man. Come on now.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I wouldn't have played Romeo Doubs.
Is it Doubs or Dobbs?
I think it's Dobbs. I just like saying Doubs.
That's fair. Doubs.
So, man, tough L, but that's on you. That's on you. That's a bad decision.
Tyreek. Was Tyreek? If Tyreek would have gotten 15 last week, man, I could be 1-1 right now.
Speaking of your game, let's go into your game.
Please, God, no.
Okay, let's just go into your game.
All the Stooges at once.
Yeah, let's just do the Stooges at once here. Will, tough break for you, Will. I mean, not a bad week. 110 points, not a bad week.
I mean, I would have lost to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure I only would have beat 2 people in the league.
Yeah, you would have beaten Deshaun Shank.
Yeah, I would have beat Hunter and Cade, and that's it.
Cade.
Nope, Remy too.
You would have gotten Remy.
Wow.
Yep.
The other 3 Stooges.
Yeah, exactly. Literally the other 3 Stooges.
I want to kill myself. Fuck this.
Not very often you have a friend group that has 2 sets of Stooges. So shout out to the league.
I won't even call them Stooges. So they're not they're not close friends, but they're more. The second group is more of acquaintances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
But the first 3, yeah.
But I mean, Will, looking at your team here,
I fucked up.
Some good plays.
I will admit, I listened to one of mine and Remy's buddies was visiting from California.
Oh my goodness.
And he said, "Oh, let me help you with your fantasy lineup while you're working." Made the mistake, gave him my phone. Motherfucker put in the Giants defense because, and I quote, "The Cardinals are tanking." Yeah, that's tanking, all right.
Yeah, I mean, Patriots D.
I should have started them. Same with Raheem Mostert.
I mean, they would have been plus 6 points, only 4 points, but the -2.
Yeah, plus 6 points plus Raheem Mostert in the flex.
Mm-hmm. That's
I want to kill myself.
That's plus 30. It's plus 37 right there. That's a win. That's the win. And I think with that, Will, you're my vote for loser of the week. I don't know if you're gonna feel the same way, but. Those are 2 no-brainers.
No, you know what? I agree with that.
Those are 2 no-brainers.
I got to go with that. I fucked it up. And I got you week 3, so either I come out firing or it's going to be a tough fucking week season.
I think what you need to do is listen to your buddy again.
No.
For next week.
Eat shit and die. I'm going to slash your fucking tires after this podcast, Zachary.
No, you won't.
Look me in the eye, camera folk. Look me in the eye. Fuck you.
Haters gonna hate.
I drink the haterade daily.
Olave Garden, tough L last week. Tough L
Should've
this
been
week.
So
Came up
pissed.
big this week. His whole team kind of just, once again, wide receivers are carrying him. Tyler Lockett, 25 points. Olave, 14. Justin Jefferson, 25. Obviously, the Steelers' defense coming up big. Fuck them. God damn it. Me and Will watching, very excited. First play of the goddamn game.
And that's when I lost.
You throw it to the third string goddamn tight end. And
First string, second string.
he's the fucking third string.
Who's above him besides Njoku?
Jordan Atkins.
Who?
Jordan Akins. Sorry,
Who?
Akins. Jordan Akins.
Who?
He played with Watson in Houston.
Well,
But, and it's ugly fucking game, dude. I don't even want to talk about it, but,
you think I want to talk about it?
we're going to move on. But, like I said, Kyle, good week. Kyron Williams on the bench, 28 points. Anthony Richardson looks to be a star. Had put up 17 in the first quarter, and then got taken out for the concussion protocol. But the future looks good in Indy. Shout out to Dylan. Your Colts may got a guy. They may have a guy that's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, but he's hurt, man. That's gonna be tough for the next week's matchup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are they're against Jacksonville, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. We'll see if he turns around the concussion protocol. We'll see. He took a big hit on there. Hit the ground pretty hard on that touchdown run. But man, what a game this was! Came down to the wire. Came down to Monday night. Chris Olave, Steelers defense clutched it up for Kyle for Olave Garden, and kind of turned the tables. He had a Monday night debacle last week, and now he turns around, gets a big dub, moving to 1-1. Moving up the rankings as well. Great week. Kyle's definitely showing up. His wide receivers are showing up. Jefferson, Olave, Tyler Lockett. Made you bite my words from last week. 2 tutties.
BS Deontay Johnson on the bench. Come on, brother.
Yeah,
Portland
but
Sutton, though, solid.
Sutton.
Hey, watch your mouth.
What?
Don't talk shit. All right, but for me, his running backs are the ones that worry me. Travis Etienne Jr.,
Yeah.
he's solid, but he's not going to get a majority of the work. He's not. The rush game isn't exactly the strong suit of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
And Isaiah Pacheco is proving to me to be kind of a bust in his second year.
Bust.
Busting, but not in the fun way.
Yeah.
And then you look at his bench, Elijah Mitchell, garbage.
Mhm.
Ezekiel Elliott, who? Kyron Williams, start him next week, Kyle. Start him.
Yeah, you need to start him over Pacheco. Absolutely, 100%.
Agreed.
But let's look at another matchup. Let's look at the matchup of the week from last week. The Battle of the Dads.
Ooh.
We had a little Twitter beef started a little bit.
Smells like beef.
And one team showed up. The other team
Kind of showed up.
but
Yeah.
also didn't have enough juice in the end to get the win. And Twin Poppy here. Twin Poppy comes up huge. Big Daddy D.
Poppy,
Dillon
Yep.
getting the big win, moving to 2-0.
Yeah.
Man, T. Higgins, 2 touchdowns, holding them up. Christian Kirk had a big week, 22 points.
Yep. Christian McCaffrey with 23.5.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey.
The Bucks defense getting 20. Dang,
Bucks
dude, that's
D.
nice.
Yeah, they had a pick 6 in that game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, and the one thing I will say is Dylan is struggling at running back. It's no surprise. Cam Akers, a guy that he has,
He's not producing, man.
he's on the trade block.
He is.
Healthy scratch, not going to play for the Rams probably again.
Ever.
We'll see if he gets traded off and it has some value there, but he's struggling there. Rashad Penny hasn't been getting touches at all. It's been the DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Gainwell vibes.
And Gainwell's been hurt.
And Gainwell's just got hurt.
Yeah.
Swift took over last week, but the Eagles are a team that just because Swift has a big week, they could roll Rashad Penny out and he could have the same thing.
Oh, 100%.
So you don't know what you got there.
Yeah.
Antonio Gibson, 8 points.
Garbage.
He's just Brian Robinson's the guy there now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're like 3 carries, 4 catches, so 9 touches. Not
Dude,
terrible.
I was at the game live. He was really just used for kickoff and punt returns.
Yeah, I think the big play he had was that big catch and run. He had about 30 yards on that.
Yeah, that was a nice play he had.
Almost took it to the house, but
Almost. Yeah.
Justin
Would've
Simmons
been
with a
nice.
good tackle there.
Yeah, he did. That Kareem Jackson tackle at the game on Logan Thomas was rough to watch.
Yeah, you were right there in the end zone for that, weren't you?
Yeah, dude, I saw it happen right in front of my face. I heard that helmet crack. I knew immediately. It was rough.
That's tough, man.
No, all right, but back on topic.
Yeah.
Looking at Spencer's bench, man. Dude, if you was started Zach Moss over Josh Jacobs, I get it. Your second favorite team is the Raiders. You're an enigma, my brother. I don't get it. Why anybody likes the Raiders, I don't understand.
Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, go Teal Ken and his Barbies.
Damian Pierce.
Yeah.
The running backs, definitely, you thought this was going to be a strong suit for his team. Jacobs, Pierce.
Yeah, it's
but
not proven to be so
They
much.
haven't. Josh Jacobs looks like he's missed a preseason. Looks like he missed a training camp. It does. Not really ripping off any big gains. Not really getting into the end zone. Pierce, obviously the O-line's terrible there.
No, it's god-awful.
They've been playing catch-up a lot, so they've been passing the ball. So he's taking a step back. James Cook finally with a good week. That's good there.
Yeah.
Maybe you can slide. Maybe you slide Cook up, put Pierce on the bench, and maybe you get one of these other guys in there.
Yeah. I mean, Zach Moss.
I mean, Marquise Brown, 17 points as well.
Yeah, he's not dropping the ball for once.
Yeah. Calvin Ridley did not show up this week. I mean, he gets targeted. I mean, he has the targets. But, man, he struggled this week, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
When you look at it from a statistical standpoint. With as many targets as he's getting, you'd like him to score a little bit more points. But that Jacksonville offense struggled up front. Trevor Lawrence was running with his hair on fire. He was having the ball out quick, wasn't really able to set the plays up that he'd like. So you expect that to be better, you know. That's the reigning champ. That's the reigning champs right there. Chris Jones, first game back, looked like an all-pro. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And when you're facing a guy that has, 2, 3, 20-plus guys going, that's tough.
It's going to be tough, man.
That's tough, man.
I mean, yeah. Oops, excuse.
I'm sorry. 4 20-point players. Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
So that's a tough loss to take. He beats most of the league
Yeah.
with 127.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh-huh.
Beats me.
Yeah, and then so let's go into this game here. Kind of a shit game. Kind of two teams that are underplaying. Remy does squeak out a win here, 104-78 over NBA Youngway.
NBA Youngway.
Newly acquired quarterback for Remy, Josh Allen, 23 points. Gibbs looks to be in for a big week next week. Tyler Algier, big week last week, dud. AJ Brown still hasn't gotten on the board yet. Man, that's tough. That is tough. He's got no touchdowns. Does have 11 catches for 108 yards, but man, last week only 6.9 points against a pretty terrible Minnesota defense.
Yeah.
So maybe the Philadelphia Eagles offense isn't necessarily clicking.
The Eagles aren't flying too hot right now.
The run game obviously is going to be there. Great O-line.
Swift is great.
But that passing game is not clicking the way that they need to, at least not with A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith
He's having a good season so far.
getting involved.
Yeah.
Got a big game for Mike Williams. Those are kind of rare. Travis Kelce coming back, 12 points. Kind of expect a little bit more from him. Only a couple of catches. Did have the touchdown.
Yeah, DJ Moore, 17 points.
Yeah, not bad. Not a bad game from him. Could be more if you watch that Bears game. DJ Moore was open all day.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields was just missing him. Like, I love him to death, but he was missing him. I don't know where he's looking. Because if I'm Justin Fields, I'm looking at DJ Moore every single play. I don't care what the coach calls. I don't understand it. He's open every single play. Why the hell you're looking for Chase Claypool ever blows my mind. I don't know. But, man, they need to figure it out in Chicago, and I'm sure Remy agrees.
Yeah.
Looking at the winner here, or I'm sorry, that was the winner.
Looking at the loser.
Because Cade is, wow.
Oh, buddy.
Wow.
Okay, do you need a hug?
The reason I voted for you for loser of the week, Will, is because
At least I had a chance.
you had a chance of winning.
Actually, I just did the math. Even if I put my best possible lineup out, I still would have lost.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, I did.
Let's see. You had 110.
Yeah, and if you get rid of those numbers in general and just plug in,
You plug in Raheem Mostert.
yep,
That's 20. That's 17 plus.
I would have had 120 something points.
So that's plus. No, because let's see. If you add a ton of 10, Raheem Mostert is plus 17 to you.
Yeah,
That's 127.
but you gotta get rid of those numbers in general.
What do you mean? No what numbers?
Like the numbers that my team, like those players in those spots put up, you just gotta minus it out to 0, and then add the numbers of the guys I should have plugged in.
I know. But so yeah, you put Raheem Mostert in, you'd be at
Yeah,
you'd
no,
be
I
at
still-
127. Okay, and then okay, you're right. But you wouldn't. It would be more than 120. No, because then, oh, you're right. Because your defense would have added 6 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. But also, if you kept Josh Allen and didn't trade Tua for Chua, you would have won.
You know what? I still stand by my decision. Josh Allen's got a shit year.
Let's take a look at the last game. My game.
Oh, fuck.
Man.
I mean, are we going to give Cade any love? Nah.
No, Cade. Cade. I mean, let's go through Cade real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right, because honestly, what is your team?
Devontae Smith. That's it. Devontae Smith had a good week.
That's it.
That's it. Joe Burrow, 15 points. Devontae Smith, 26.
Brees Hall, not even a point. Jamal
Young-
Williams, less than 3.
Younghoe Koo, 12. Bro, your kicker is your third best scorer. Come on now.
49ers defense,
When
4
you have
points.
Jamar Chase,
Jerry Jeudy, 5 points. Kyle Pitts, 3.
garbage.
Jamar, 8.
Marvin Mims Jr., though, on the bench, 23 points. Cade, what are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, man, that's tough. That's a tough lineup.
That is.
Good luck, 0-2. Whew, man.
Yeah, I wish I played him week 3.
I think everyone wants to play Cade right now.
Instead, I play you week
You
3.
play the champ. I like. Let's. What the heck? All right, here we go.
At
Let's.
least I would have beat you if I put out my best possible lineup.
Yeah, but what ifs and what ifs and what ifs are what ifs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
suck.
let's just take a look at my matchup. Man, quarterback is a problem. Derek Carr's not giving me the points that I need.
And you wanted him bad in a trade.
I did. I traded Tank Bigsby for him, which I still stand by it. I think Derek Carr can still do all right.
You want Tua?
No,
Why not?
because it's going to cost me. Well, who do you want, Nick Chubb?
I need a tight end, Mark Andrews.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
What? I'll give you Cole Kmet.
Don't make me get up and walk out of this goddamn room. I'll get up and walk out of this goddamn room right now.
Yeah, I know you. God damn it.
Deshaun Shank redemption. Terrible
yeah.
week. Terrible week. Dalvin Cook, worse than Brees Hall. Together, Brees Hall and Dalvin Cook combined for 1.1 points. The Jets are in trouble. The Jets are in trouble.
Are screwed.
Jets are in trouble. Najee Harris is a bum, 5 points. Pat Frymuth, 1 point. Alexander Madison, almost 5. Jets defense, 0. CeeDee Lamb, 26. Robert Woods, 13. Watson, 11. Only 70 points. Only 70. Obviously dealing with some injuries. Eckler, hurt. He thought Cooper was going to be out. He didn't. He ended up playing, got 16 points. But other than that, John Dotson only 5. Jameson Williams still suspended. Packers defense had 0. Akane had less than 2. Ertz, I did have 11. But I mean, it's tough. It's tough because you look at your team and you feel good about it on paper, and then they get into the game and you got to realize this is a human game, Will.
Oh, yeah. It's real men underneath those helmets.
It's not Madden out there.
No.
You know, you got to play the man. You got to play the man. You got to scheme up. You got to look for the matchups. You got to see the trends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you kind of saddled yourself with these running backs here. Taking Eckler early, you got to know he's injury prone. He's probably going to miss a few games here and there. Najee's not enough to carry you.
No, he is not.
Question at quarterback there. He didn't know what he was going to be coming in. I don't know. We'll see how Hunter does to see if he can kind of redeem himself. Let's see where he's at in the waiver wire. You know he's trying to get on there, get a running back.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm pretty safe on the waiver order right now.
Yeah, you're pretty safe.
Hopefully.
Myself, I'm kind of stretched out a little bit. I am at the bottom, but that comes with winning. When you're winning, you know the teams that lose a lot, they get the benefit of the doubt. You know they need to have a chance to be competitive too. So I understand it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Me and Dylan coming out of week 2, 2-0. Deshaun Shank getting an L going, a 1-1. Gus Johnson, Marcus Gickert getting his first win. How long did it take him to get his first win last year? 9 weeks or something. So he's already on pace for a better year than last year. Good for him. Purdy moves to 1-1. Bijan, buddy, another tough L, goes to 0-2. Olave Garden moves to 1-1.
I want to kill myself.
Jake taking on the number 1 team from last week and getting the dub. High scoring week, 151 to 133. America's team. Jake moving to 1-1. Fighting from the trenches.
The trenches.
The goddamn trenches.
He's out here scheming out. He's rockying out here.
Yeah. Yep.
That's gonna be me this next week.
You need something. You need a little energy. Being the commission will get you back up there.
Dog, I'm not. You know what they did in Major League for Serrano to get hits? The chicken.
Pray to Jobu. Sacrifice a chicken. Well, is that what you're doing? Sacrificing a chicken?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a whole ass bucket of KFC.
I am your god.
Fuck you, Jobu. I hit curveball myself.
So America's team moving to 1-1.
Yeah.
Drinking Buddies moving to 1-1.
Yep.
Soldier Fields squeaking out a win
1-1.
against the worst team in the league, NBA Young Wei. Young Wei moving to 0-2. Soldier Fields 1-1.
Somehow. Welcome to the bottom of the basement, Cade. It's so fucking awful.
It's nice and dark down there.
At least we get AC.
Yeah. You're welcome. As a commissioner, a guy that's at the top, I do, respect the guys at the bottom. I make sure that they're taken care of.
The commissioner's house.
Battle of the Dads, Spencer Bradbury, reigning champ, moving to 1-1. Not an indictment on the season. Had a high-scoring game. He's still a top dog.
Yeah.
But Big Daddy D, Twin Poppy, Akel, coming through with a big win over the reigning champ. He's gonna move to 2-0. I told you this earlier, Will. I said, do not let this man start winning some games.
No, he's going to talk a lot of shit, and he's going to back it up,
He's
too.
going to be on Twitter.
Oh, 100%.
He's going to be on Twitter.
Yeah.
So he's feeling good, and you can't blame him for that.
No,
because
you can't.
his team is doing balling out.
Mm-hmm.
They're balling out. Can't deny it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a look. Let's look at some of the standings right now, and let's go over. Let's go into our power rankings. Right.
agree,
Our
yeah.
week 3, heading into week 3 power rankings. Coming in at number 12, last place. Shout out, NBA Young Wei.
Oh, thank God I'm not last.
NBA Young Wei.
Woo! Fuck you, Cade.
You're 12. You're 12, man. And you just consistently are scoring not very highly. Your
Yep.
team doesn't have a lot of upside right now. You're 12, man. You need to start putting some wins together, at least scoring some points. Have a good week. Just get to 100 points. It's PPR, man. It's PPR, man.
Bro, you got the ability. You just got to go out and care.
Are you throwing? Are you tanking for Caleb Williams? Because it don't work like that, man.
Yeah?
It don't work like that in this league.
No, do not.
Coming in at number 11, unfortunately, shout out to the co-host, William J. Martin, coming in at number 11.
Hey, I'm not last. That's all that matters.
He's 0-2. Well, I can't put you over someone that's got to win. He's 0-2.
Nah, dude, I agree with that. That's 100%.
This was hitting me in the pocket, so that's fine.
Let that out.
Yes.
Quit fondling your pockets, buddy.
Yeah, Will.
Yeah, I suck.
0-2. Looking to get a win on the board this next week. Tough matchup, but
Yeah.
anything can happen. Anything can happen.
The commissioner might fall.
Commissioner may fall. It is what it is.
Yeah.
every time you step on the field, every time you run out onto that field, that
Yeah.
imaginary football gridiron with your boys, with your team, you risk the chance of losing. And that's why you play the game. If you want that glory at the end of the year, you want to raise that trophy, you want to have that feeling of adrenaline pumping, of a fucking fantasy championship, you got to risk losing.
You do.
So I'm not scared of losing. I'm ready to attack it head on. So let's go, Will.
Yeah.
Come on, Will.
I'm trying, baby.
Come on!
Hey,
Sorry.
keep it in your pants.
Sorry. Yeah, keep it down. Number 10, my stats aren't loading here. Why is
That's
it?
fine.
Number 10, though, I think it's got to be Remy.
It's got to be Remy.
It's got to be Remy here. He's 1-1, but the team is not looking good.
It's not.
He squeaked out a win. A win is a win, but you squeaked one out. Very well could be 0-2.
Should be 0-2.
But
So if you're playing anybody else,
yeah.
anybody else.
Mm-hmm. And going into another guy, number 9, I got the Shawshank Redemption here.
Ooh, Hunter, you're not doing so hot, my guy. Come on now, baby. Get it together.
Yeah, it's a really tough. He barely got the win in week 1. Had to have a miracle on Monday night. Got the miracle, granted, got the win. Win's
Yeah.
a win,
A
but
win's a win.
gets blown out this next week with a score that wasn't even that great. I mean, 115 by me, that's not my best showing. I'm not proud of that. That's not something I'm writing home about. But 70 points, man, that's tough. Moving to 1-1, that's a tough way to respond after a big win. So was that 8 or 9?
That was 9.
That was 9. Okay. All right. So number 8, let's see. Number 8, we're looking at the boards here, and I think it's between two guys.
Who do you think it's between?
I gotta go. I think it's between Gus Johnson here and Purdy's Purdy.
Oh, Spencer number. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean,
And
but if
say
you got these
it's-
guys going head to head, though,
Yeah.
Gus Johnson got the win.
Gus Johnson did get the win, but you look at both weeks, and Spencer had some pretty high scoring weeks. He's staying average
You're right.
with his score. So number 8, I gotta go Gus Johnson, and then number 7, I gotta go Spencer Middleman.
All right. Well, there it is.
Yeah.
So Gus Johnson coming in at number 8.
And it pains me to say that I am putting Spencer Middleman higher in the rankings,
Yeah.
but I go with the facts. And
Facts.
unfortunately,
So shout out to Will being unbiased. Gotta love it. We're
no,
an
I'm still
unbiased show.
I'm still biased, but the facts speak louder
So
than.
8 goes to Gus Johnson. Sorry, Will. I didn't mean to cut you off
No,
there,
you're good.
buddy.
I cut you off earlier in the show. I'm sorry too.
No, I love you.
I love you.
All right. So Purdy goes into Purdy goes to number 7. High scoring team. It's just you could have been 2-0. Could have been 2-0 if you didn't play such a good opponent.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the chips fall how they fall, and you're not gonna be ranked higher than some of these other guys. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Going into number 6, I gotta go with America's team here.
America.
Who would you rather have?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I mean that.
I mean,
I wouldn't rank him so high just because of 1 week.
What do you mean so high?
Dude, the
6 isn't that great.
Yeah, but compared to what he was the week before, I mean, yeah.
But look at the potential
You're
of the
right.
team. 151.
I know. I agree with that.
I mean, come on.
I know.
The points
I know.
are there. The points are there.
The points, I know. Fuck the points.
But you're right. Their inconsistency is there, and maybe he shows up next week and throws a dud. Maybe has another dud, and we can adjust the rankings cordially.
He had a 96 point plus to his column, so I'll give him that. You know what? Fine, yeah, 6.
Puka, underrated pickup.
That was a great.
That's a great pickup by him. DeAndre Swift, sticking with DeAndre Swift after a bad week 1.
Yeah.
That's big time.
It's
So,
big time.
Getting the job done. I think Jake comes in at number 6.
Yeah.
And I think looking at it, his buddy, newcomer to the league, Olave Garden, is 5. What do you think there?
I like it. Kyle's been.
Yeah.
He was consistent both weeks.
Big week.
Big week.
Big week,
two.
140 points. That's big.
Yeah, no, that's upside compared to. But he's putting up high points each week, winning. I'll be honest, if it weren't for Hunter's Monday Night Miracle, he'd
Yeah.
be 2-0 right now.
Kyle would be 2-0 right now
Yeah.
and looking for a top 3 spot.
Yeah,
So-
definitely. But on the outside looking in, either way, Kyle, you proven that you're starting to be an issue.
Your receivers are legit, and you're looking to carry them. You're looking to ride them, and it's working out so far.
He's looking to
So,
ride the
well,
white.
number 5, looking to move up with a lot of potential to move up there.
Yeah. Number 4.
Number 4, this one's tough because I got 2 guys in mind, 2 1-1 teams, the reigning champ and then the next new guy, Clint. Those are the guys that I think are the 2 names here at 4 and 3 that I like the best. Two-time reigning champ. I feel like I have to give him the edge
Yeah.
because.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, Clint's been a really high scorer both weeks. Maybe he's outscored Teal Barbie, but Teal Barbie is going to find a way to win. You know what I mean? You don't bet against a Tom Brady type guy that just finds ways to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I give the edge to Teal Barbie here. So I think we go Drinking Buddies 4 here,
And Teal Barbie 3.
and Teal Barbie goes to 3.
Who's number 2, Zach?
Now, number 2 is interesting because you got both guys that are 2-0 had at
Let's see
least
if he-
have had one big game.
Yeah. All right. I'm talking to the people that are watching. Let's see if our commissioner's a homer here. I see
And-
that grin. I see that grin. Yep. He put himself number 1.
And-
Dylan Eagle, number 2.
Dylan Twin Poppy Akel is number 2
Biased.
this week.
We aren't biased on this show.
We're not. I mean, take a look. Take a look at the running
You
backs.
sicken me.
Take a look at the running backs. I have a major injury go down this week. I'm fine. Ramondre Stevenson slides in. I got Zay Flowers,
You could use
David
another,
Montgomery,
You could use another running back.
Pickens, Jerome Ford.
We'll see.
I got bullets in the chamber, bud.
We'll see.
All I'm saying is when you look at the framework. Look at the framework. Dylan's team, let's see. What did Dylan do last week? That's
Yeah,
the
but
question.
look at Dylan's lineup right now. I was looking at it this morning, and he's already slid in some guys that shouldn't be in his lineup.
Yeah, I think it's a tactic
It's a panic move.
because he's sliding all of his starters out.
All his homers in.
Yeah, all of his Colts buddies are in.
Alec Pierce.
Potential spam. I mean, I think the reasoning behind it's pretty solid.
Okonkwo. Who?
That's the Titans.
Yeah, I know, but who?
Chiggy Okonkwo. Well, what do you
Alec
think,
Pierce.
Will? Do you really think that Big Daddy D deserves number 1?
I don't even think he deserves top 5. But that's just me being biased.
Yeah. So I mean,
Just
2-0.
kidding. No, I love you, Dylan. No, 2-0 team definitely deserves you in the top 2 spot.
Coming off a really hot win.
Yeah, really great win. But I don't get the tactic of benching all your starters at wide receiver.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Brandon Cooks. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, Chief.
I'm not sure about that one.
I don't
but
know about that one.
We'll see what he does there. But that's the rankings.
Yeah.
That's rankings heading in this week. Obviously, those are going to be subject to change as we go into the week 3 matchups.
Please, God, just put me at number 8 the next week.
Get a win. Get a fucking win, Will.
Yeah.
Get off the schnei, dude.
Yeah,
Get off the schnei, because the longer it takes you to get off the schnei, the more and more it's starting to look like you got a double punishment coming up, bud.
All right, so on to the week 3 matchup previews.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Do we want to discuss ourselves?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that's probably matchup of the week. Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too biased right there.
I mean, everyone else has, pretty pedestrian matchups, right? We got
Ooh.
Bradbury versus Remy.
Win.
Dylan versus America's team. That could be a
Win.
good matchup there. That's a top 5 matchup.
How much you want to bet Cade beats Clint?
Cade beats Clint. That's interesting. I'd bet on that. Do you want to?
All right, Cade, look.
Oh,
me in.
also, let's talk about bets. Marcus, you do owe me $5, bro.
Ooh.
Because TJ Watt only had 1 sack, baby. Let's go. We had 2.5 line. We had a 2.5 line for $5. That boy didn't even get 2. He only had 1.
Yeah.
They got the win, but I got the win on the $5. So shout out to me.
All right, let me hammer that money line. I'm going to say Cade pulls the underdog move here and beats Clint. Right now, they're projected, Clint's +4 in the point column right now for projections. So
Interesting.
If Cade's team holds true, that could be a win.
It very well could be.
Yeah.
Could be something to watch there.
And right now, I'm projected to beat you by just over 2 points.
Yes.
Please let it be true.
Let's take a look.
please.
Let's take a look at this matchup because I really do think this is the matchup of the week. The co-host and the host.
The two schmoes y'all pay to run this shit.
Yeah. And
We
you
don't
guys,
even get paid.
I
didn't
want a
even-
raise.
Yeah, I want a raise.
Me too. So
Being broke out in Denver.
let's see if the internet here at MSU Denver Weary campus will load.
I got it up already.
Me.
Me. Whore. Eat shit, Zach.
Fuck you, buddy.
You want to run tonight at practice?
Do I want to run?
Yeah.
Myself?
I want to get in on that conditioning.
You can join it.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I need to do some hills.
I'm
with the
fine.
boys.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Ooh, it's looking pretty solid for me right now. Not gonna lie.
All right. Well, do you mind if I kind of share in? Okay, mine's pulling up now.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. 2-0 versus 0-2.
Oh yeah.
Like I said earlier, this game, it could fall either way.
Yeah.
Every week, you never know what's going to happen. But let's go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Quarterback.
Yeah.
Let's start with the quarterbacks. Tua, Derek Carr, you might have the advantage over there.
I think I might. I mean, Sam Howell this past week had a decent game against Denver.
Yeah.
Nothing to write home about, but the offensive line definitely has to hold up, and I feel like Tua is going to rely on the run game again with Raheem Mostert, who, by the way, I now have starting. And yeah, I learned from that, but watching Denver's defense alive up close last week, definitely starting Raheem in that flex spot.
Yeah,
We're learning.
They've taken a step back.
Yeah, the Denver defense has not had a good option when it comes to stopping the rush. So definitely running with Raheem right now.
Mm-hmm.
Running with Raheem, I like that.
Running with Raheem on a dream.
Raheem the dream.
So yeah,
Yeah.
looks like you have a little bit of an edge there at quarterback. But
Ooh.
coming into the running backs, good running back matchup. Tony
Tony-
Pollard
Versus Arizona.
versus Arizona. Bijan versus Detroit.
No, I feel like Bijan gets that win. Watching Kenneth Walker, my other running back, against Detroit the other day, got me a couple touchdowns. So I feel like Bijan's gonna put in the work. Him and Tyler Algier. Hopefully, Bijan catches some tuds, and I feel like he's gonna catch one and rush one in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
All right. Well,
He is the dual threat back, and he's proven to be a good option over there in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta, baby. Go Falcons.
yeah, they are. He's been good,
Yeah,
and he's only going to ramp up.
yeah.
He's only going to ramp up, but I think Tony P matches up well with him too. He's a
Yeah.
dual threat guy as well.
Yeah.
Can run the ball, can burst out for a touchdown.
Fuck them.
Ramondre Stevenson, I like him. I like him too.
Yeah.
We'll see how. I mean, he's had a couple of rough stretches against D lines that he's played, but
Yeah, and the Jets is going to be no joke either. The
Mhm.
Jets have a really good defense, so that's going to be a tough matchup for you, man.
it definitely
It's
is.
giving me the edge right now, and
The thing
I'm with it.
The thing that makes me happy about it is I do think it'll be a trench game
Oh, it's
because
definitely gonna
Zach
be a
Wilson
trench game.
isn't going to be scoring points.
He's going
um,
to throw one to Garrett Wilson, and that's it.
Yeah, and it'll be some crazy play that Gary Wilson does to actually score it because you
Right.
can't scheme him up.
No, you can't.
Going into the running backs, good matchup here too.
Yeah.
Mike Evans has proven to be
The
pretty
Hawks,
freaking solid
Yeah.
in Tampa Bay with Baker.
Yeah.
He's definitely the go-to guy there. Monday night game too. We love to see that. Amon-Ra St. Brown, big-time player,
Yeah.
questionable.
But Atlanta's defense is kind of a joke, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6 catches back-to-back games. He's doing good.
he's doing solid.
Guess we'll have to monitor that questionable tag that he has. Did come out of the game a little bit last week, dealing with it.
It's fine.
He's got
six catches for 102 yards.
He's got the week to heal up from
Yeah.
that. And this next matchup here, Brandon Ayuk, questionable as well. Hurt his shoulder early in the game. Was very limited after that.
Yeah.
Quick turnaround for Thursday night. Is he going to be ready? We don't know. If he's not, what do we do? I don't know.
Doing?
But if he plays and he's healthy, I'd like him over Jordan Addison. I know you're pretty high on Addison, but
We'll see how Essen does.
He's very touchdown dependent at this point.
Yeah, and he's proven to catch them, so...
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. 2 touchdowns, only 7 catches, though.
But he has 133 yards, so... That's pretty solid. That's
absolutely.
19 yards a catch, baby.
Oh, it's absolutely great. It's just you're very reliant on the deep ball there.
That's fine. He catches the deep ball, and
Very
we'll
much.
see how the Chargers defense does against that. Oh, I already know how they're going to do. They're going to suck. Because it's the Chargers.
Well, you got me there.
Yeah.
You got me there. Tight end, definitely have the edge over you in tight end.
Yeah, you do. Cole Kmet and the Bears are going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's...
It's a tough matchup for tight ends.
Yeah, especially a lower-end team going up against the defending champs.
Mark Andrews,
Yeah.
at home against Indiana, scored a touchdown. He's still a big target for Lamar, especially on third down, especially in the red zone. So
Yeah.
I like his probability of getting a touchdown.
Oh, I agree.
Speaking of Lamar and the Ravens, I think Zay Flowers
Yeah.
is primed for a big week.
We'll see.
Back-to-back high-volume games. They're giving him they are feeding him the ball.
Yeah, but you
A
also
lot.
got to factor in that the Colts have a great defense.
Great is an understatement.
Okay.
Great's an understatement. C.J. Stroud just almost dropped 400 yards on him. Rookie quarterback. Granted, he's the best rookie quarterback in the class. He's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league
Yeah.
in 5 years.
Yeah.
But I look at this man. He's just efficient. Not for week 1, 9 catches on 10 targets, 4 catches on 5 targets. And I think this week they're really going to try to get him into the end zone. I think they're really going to make a push for it. You saw it in the game. There was a specific drive where he got him down there to the goal line, and they gave him 2 shots to get in the end zone. They gave him a run play, and they gave him a screen.
And he couldn't do
He
it.
couldn't get in, but
It happens.
that just shows me that they're scheming it up for him. They're trying to get him involved.
Oh, 100%.
OBJ's injured. He's probably not. He might play, might not. He's got an ankle injury.
Yeah.
But he hasn't looked very good anyway.
No,
It doesn't look like him and Lamar are on target, but him and Zay Flowers definitely are hitting.
Yeah.
So I like Zay Flowers and his potential. Got a couple guys on the bench. George Pickens. Will I start George Pickens? I don't know. I think
you should.
I don't know.
4 catches for 127 yards. Come on now. Quit playing. Quit playing.
I mean, all that was on one play. So you take that one play away on a miscommunication, he's got...
You keep finding excuses for the Browns.
I will, always. But George Pickens, I'm not playing the Steelers after that game. I don't care if I lose because of it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. He can sit the bench.
Yeah.
David Montgomery, questionable, probably won't play this week. Thigh bruise. Elijah Moore hasn't gotten the points yet to be a guy yet.
Yeah. Are you going to let go of Nick Chubb since he's probably out for the year?
No, we're just going to throw him on the IR.
If he comes
You don't-
back, he comes back.
You don't quit on your team. You don't quit on your guys. First round pick, not going to give up on him, not just going to drop him to the waivers. He's going to ride the IR. He'll ride the IR. We'll open up a bench spot.
Even
We'll
if
pick somebody up.
Yeah, agreed.
You don't just discard your guys. You know what I mean?
Is that a diss on me?
No.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I see that green.
What?
No,
What are you talking about?
I just like to stir the pot,
You
Zachary.
do like stirring the pot. I'm not the one that traded Josh Allen week
And
one.
there it
buddy.
is. There it is. Oh, yeah, it's not a diss on you. I'm going to bring it up anyway.
But, I mean, week 1, week 3 matchup, guys have been producing at all levels on my team. So I give myself the edge here. I'm sure you feel the same way about yourself. I feel like you got the edge here.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the average, and my guys are supposed to be averaging 130 points a game, and I'm not. I'm averaging, I don't know.
A lot less than that.
Yeah, a lot less. But
Well, do you want to make a friendly wager on this game?
I do not.
So you're not that confident. Okay.
I am confident. I just am poor.
But not that confident.
All right, fine. You know what?
We don't have to do money. We can do something else.
Let's do something else. Fine. I'm already stacked for one punishment.
Yeah.
Make it interesting.
Okay, let's see. The loser has to run a poll for every kid that's on our baseball team.
Dog, that's not fair.
All right, you have to run.
No, you know how many that's.
Let's cut it in half. Let's cut it in half.
I'm out of shape. I'm fat.
You just said you want to do conditioning with them earlier.
You're right, but not that. You wouldn't make them run that.
Okay,
many
well,
polls.
what's your prop? Give me your prop. What do you want to do?
I don't know. That's the scary.
What are you willing to risk? What are you willing to put on the line, Will? Like we were talking about earlier. Stepping onto the imaginary gridiron with your boys, with your 9 guys ready to ball out.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll run those balls. I like that.
All right, we'll cut it in half because
No.
26 is a lot. 26 is a lot. Let's call it 13.
No, let's call it 26 laps around the soccer field.
26 laps around the soccer field.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you really want to get it in there.
I do, yeah.
Now you really want a competition.
I do, yeah.
26 laps around the fucking soccer
Actually,
field.
not even 26 laps. 26 suicides.
Okay. I'll do 26 suicides. 10 yards? 5, 10, and back? Or you want to go 5, 10, 15 back? That's
We're going
one.
the entire field. Wherever there's a mark on the field.
26 of them.
You want to start this?
You're doing something impossible. You're trying to do some
and
Navy
you're
SEALs.
telling the fat guy to go run 26 poles?
That's just down and back a couple times, pal.
On a...
But you're talking about 100-yard suicides at one set each for 26 reps?
We'll cut it in half, 13.
You're a lunatic, bud.
Yeah, I know. No, fine, I'll be generous. Yeah, 15 yards.
Let's
no,
go
the halfway mark on the field.
So you want us to go 5-yard back,
Yeah.
10-yard back, 15-yard back, 20-yard back, all the way to the 50, and that's one?
Sure.
All right, well, if
I'll do it.
if you'll do it, you
Yeah.
better do it, though, when I kick
Yeah.
your fucking ass this week, bud. But, okay, are you serious, though? That's what you want to do?
Maybe not 26 guys. Maybe not 26 of them. We'll do 10. You know what? We'll call it a gentleman's 10.
Okay, 10 suicides.
Yeah.
All right, put it there.
I'm a man of my words,
You
Zachary.
better be. I am, too. I already know that.
Oh, I'm going to hate this.
But, man, that is a...
Dear Lord.
Little
Sweet baby
added
Jesus.
bonus. We'll record this. Whoever loses, we'll get that on video.
Yeah. Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, all 5 pounds, 8 ounces.
Please let Will lose.
Eat shit, Zachary.
Next game here. Good matchup. We got the 1-1 Purdy's Purdy
Yeah.
versus the 1-1 Olave Garden. Kyle versus Spencer. Good matchup. Good projections here. 130 projection on Spencer's side. 129 over here on Kyle's side. Good fucking matchup, man. Good
Oh, yeah.
fucking matchup here.
Yeah, it looks like Spencer might honestly run away with this.
Spencer, it's gonna be it's gonna be whose running back shows up.
Yeah.
Because the wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, that's good. That's a good 1-2 over there. Jefferson, Olave, good combo there. It's gonna come out of the running backs.
Yeah, Kyron Williams, man. Ooh, that's gonna be.
Kyron Williams getting the start
Yeah.
over Pacheco.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Love that.
Miles Sanders still looking for something. Joe Mixon still looking for some action.
Tyreek Hill and Keenan Allen. That's gonna be solid.
Good tight end matchup here. Waller against Higbee. I think Waller has the edge there.
Yeah, I agree. Higbee. Ugh, Kyle.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
But I mean, who you gonna play? Fucking Gerald Everett. Come on.
Who?
I guess we'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
Romeo Dobbs cannot start again for you, Spencer Millman, if you want to
No.
win.
Gotta be Gabe Davis.
The flex could definitely bite Spencer in the ass again this week. It's been him every week, right? It almost cost him week 1
Yeah.
with Jared McKinnon going out there getting 2 points. Romeo Dobbs went out there only got 5 points. He's looking for a good flex option here.
Yeah. Agreed.
And it seems like it's going to be week to week. You know, Gabe Davis isn't going to go off every week. You know, you're hoping Jackson Smith and Jigba can develop a little bit more. He's getting good targets. He's got 11 targets, but not a lot of yards, only 47 yards.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does in the flex. We'll see if Kyle's team can keep running the table here. I mean, can Jefferson continue to carry? Can Olave continue his success? Can Lockett, duplicate his performance? I don't know, man. Jalen Hurts versus Herbert, good quarterback matchup. That's kind of a wash.
Yeah.
We'll see if one of them plays better than the other, but man, that's a tough one.
It's definitely gonna be tough. Man.
But I think I'm gonna give the edge to Spencer Middleman here.
I agree with that one.
I think Spencer Middleman's got a little bit of an edge.
Yeah.
A little more experience.
Ooh.
Kyle trying to continue his success. I just
Yeah.
don't know how confident Kyle is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Kyle's got that swagger to him.
Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see. Going to this next matchup.
Gus Johnson and Deshaun Shank redemption.
Yeah. I forgot what was this Gus Johnson's little anagram here?
Getting away from the cop speed.
Get away from the cop speed. Yes.
Getting away from the cop speed. That's funny as hell.
Deshaun Shank only projected 107 points.
Oof. Meanwhile, Gus getting away from the cop speed projected 119
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much got the edge on everything. Deshaun, man, he didn't look so hot yesterday.
No, Kirk Cousins has the edge there.
Hunter's team just looks a little washed.
It's taken a dive.
Yeah, you got Deshaun Watson, Najee Harris, Dalvin Cook, Robert Woods. Come on now, brother. Pat Freiermuth, Alexander Madison.
You know, you do think that Amari Cooper does play over Robert Woods this week.
Yeah, I agree.
So there's that. He does get that boost.
Wait,
but
Amari Cooper's in. On the bench. I was about to say I thought he was on Cleveland, but you meant his fantasy team.
that's the only team I care about.
Yeah, whatever.
Fantasy.
Mm-hmm, not the Browns at all.
Okay, I care about that.
Yeah, you just said.
I almost cried when Nick Chubb fucking went down.
In
It's
the
real
middle of hitting fungos.
real story, but I mean, with Amari Cooper in there though, it does make the matchup a little bit more intriguing for him.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have any answer at running back. He's gonna need a big game from Najee Harris.
Yeah, really the only thing he has is CeeDee Lamb, and other than that, I think his team is pretty trash.
He needs Eckler to come back. He needs
does.
Eckler back.
Yeah.
He needs a Cooper to carry him in the wide receiver room.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, CeeDee Lamb's there. I'm sorry, but
No, like I said, I think Lamb is really the only good thing Hunter has on his team. The rest of it, I'm sorry, just looks like shit.
yeah, Madison has been very underwhelming.
Oh, 100%.
But he's going to get the touches, so he's going to get the opportunities. He's the only
Yeah.
guy there that worth a damn to get the touches, so he's going to get some opportunities. So
Yeah.
touchdowns, pretty touchdown dependent at this point, unless you play a pretty bad running defense, which, you know, the Chargers aren't very good at that. So maybe
No,
he
they
does
aren't.
have a big game this week. We'll see about that. But
Yeah.
looking at the other side, though, I mean, Kirk Cousins, Derrick Henry, Rashad White. We'll see if Derrick Henry can get a little something going against
Stephon
Cleveland.
Diggs, Debo Samuel.
Wow, man, it's tough actually because now I'm looking at these matchups here. Derrick Henry against Cleveland. Cleveland's run defense has been very good this year. Rashad White against Philadelphia. It's a great Philly D line.
Yeah.
Washington. I mean, Diggs going to be open. Debo
Yep.
Samuel. The Giants have not been good on defense. Dallas Goedert's been underperforming. Can Brian Robinson replicate that against Buffalo?
I think
Buffalo's
he can.
got a good front. Buffalo's
They
got a
do.
good front, man.
And Broncos defense against Miami. Honestly, I feel like this is going to be a pretty even matchup now.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
This may be a tough matchups for Gus Johnson.
I still think he pulls away with the win, though.
I think it's the win. Absolutely. I think
But it's going to be a
his
lot
team-
closer than the projection.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot closer than the projection. I
Yeah.
think not gonna be a ton of barn burner games. I don't think they're gonna have a bunch of 20-point scorers.
Yeah.
It's gonna come down to who can score the most touchdowns,
Yeah.
right? Can Derrick Henry sneak in? Can Dalvin or Harris sneak a touchdown? Can CeeDee Lamb have a big game? Right? Is Diggs gonna have another good game? Is Debo
Yeah.
Samuel gonna have another good game? You just don't know.
No,
you never
don't.
know.
It's football, baby.
But it's gonna come down to who can get it into the end zone.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm gonna give Gus Johnson here
Yeah.
the edge. I think he's gonna move the 2-1.
Yeah.
This next game on the board, I think we don't really need to talk about it too. Well, actually, you just said it's a lot closer. This is a game that you like.
Yeah,
Cade
I
getting
do.
on the board. You like Cade getting on the board this week.
Yeah, I can Cade get on the board. If they do, him and Clint would be tied.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be wild.
Oh yeah, they would.
That would
That would be a fall from grace.
Cade, look at me right now. You need to get your shit together and fucking win this week. Dude,
Don't lose a Cade, Clint.
don't. Cade, win! Live! Go out! Live! If you aren't on TikTok, you won't get the reference, but it's a Coach Ted Lasso. Never mind. What am I doing? All right, whatever. Either way, Cade, win. Come on, baby. I believe in you.
Let's look at the
Don't
matchup.
make me regret it.
Let's look at the matchup. Joe Burrow. Oh, sorry. What were you saying? Continue yours.
Not. everyone is not believing in you, but I am, baby. Come on now. Secure the dub.
Hey,
You were saying.
if Cade has 1,000 fans, Will is one of them.
Will's
If Cade has
99.
if Cade has 10 fans, Will's one of them.
9 of them.
If Cade has no fans, Will is dead. Okay. So,
R.I.P.
let's look at the matchup.
Yeah.
Quarterback Joe Burrow
Joe Burrow.
hasn't been playing good. Still a little banged up.
Especially going up against the Rams defense, who might give him
Aaron
flashbacks
Donald,
and nightmares.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah,
That could be
Aaron
tough.
Donald.
Could be tough. Pat Mahomes against Chicago. Oof. That could be a fucking field day. That could be a massacre.
Hey, a Fields Day?
A Fields day. Shout out, Soldier Fields.
Get shit on.
The running backs here, I don't like Clint's running backs right now. Javonte Williams,
He's solid, though. He's solid.
he's good,
Yeah.
but is he going to be used? I mean, let's look. 25 carries in the year, doesn't have any broken 100 yards yet. It's 96 on the year, no touchdowns, not utilized in the passing game.
No, but then again, he is coming off an ACL injury, so we're trying to slowly.
Revamp him, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's still doing solid.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I will take it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Jalen Warren, backup.
Who?
Jalen Warren is a
Who?
backup to Najee Harris, who's probably, honestly, better than Najee Harris. Just, they're not going to give him the touches.
Honestly, I agree.
But 9 catches on the year. He's pretty effective in the passing game, so.
I like Clint's receivers right here. DK and Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Jamar Chase and Devontae Smith, those are also pretty solid. But I gotta go with the edge here with DK and Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman and DK, they've gotten the more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm still going to give the edge to receivers to Chase and Smith. I think.
Really?
Smith has just been balling, man.
No, he has. I agree with
and
that.
Jamar Chase could snap at any second.
That's fair.
So until it's week 5 and Jamar Chase hasn't done anything, I'm gonna be
But I mean,
believing
again,
in Jamar Chase.
Nah, see, here's where I disagree with you. I will agree, though, Devontae Smith, but I feel like DK's going to win that wide receiver 1 matchup just because of how shitty the Bengals' offensive line has been and how good the rush is for the Rams' defense. So Burrow's going to be tested all day
Yeah.
when they play him, and I don't think he's going to be able to get quite a bit of snaps off.
Yeah. What's this questionable tag for? I shout out to Clint with the AARP manager tag. I love that. Shout out to the old man.
Wait, that's what his major tag is?
Yep. Little.
Where do I see that?
Click on here, right here. That's funny. That's good. Let's
Clint,
see.
we got to get you on a virtual episode.
Just some sore ribs.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll be all right. Pittman. We'll see if Anthony Richardson is back. Do I trust in Gardner Minshew? Maybe. But Anthony Richardson there, I think he's definitely got good.
In the mustache.
Good rapport there.
Yeah.
Sam Laporta. Good pickup at tight end here for you.
Out of tight end U, a.k.a. Trash Can University.
Iowa. But, 10 catches, 102 yards.
That's a solid.
He's looking to get into the end zone soon.
He's doing solid.
Underrated tight end and a pretty bad tight end year so far. So, a little diamond in the rough. Kyle Pitts still looking to get on track. Hasn't done it yet. He is getting targeted a little bit more than he used to. Only 8 targets, so that's tough. So, oh man, I'm looking at Cade's running backs and I'm just sad for him. Yeah, I think it's definitely a game that it's Clint's to lose.
Oh, 100%.
It's Clint's to lose. I think it's, man, you got to beat the worst team in the league. You know what I mean? It's always that kind of like that trap game, like, hey, I can't lose this guy, so you have a little bit of pressure. And of course, everyone feels like that guy's going to have a team that just goes off that week against you. It's the fear. Happens every year to somebody.
Fear, I can smell it.
But I think this is a game that Clint takes home. I know you're high on Cade.
Buddy, you got to do it. Come on now.
But
Break it up. Stir up the pot.
I'm going Cade on this one. I'm sorry.
You said Cade.
Clip it.
Checkmate. I win. Guilty.
Clip it.
Guilty.
But no, I think I'm going Clint on that one.
All right. Fan Kid says what?
Huh?
Damn it.
Let's look at this next one. 2-0 Big Daddy D Twin Poppy.
versus America's team.
Good.
America.
This should be a good matchup.
I don't like Dylan's play tactic right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing here.
I think it's playing possum.
I think it's playing some mind games.
Yeah.
I think so. Trevor Lawrence, Cam Akers, Antonio Gibson, right? He's not playing these guys. Jalen Waddle, T. Higgins going to play.
I don't know. He could be choking for something.
Interesting.
He might be trying to move up in the waiver order.
It's an interesting play, being 2-0, going for the waiver wire. We'll see if it plays off for him.
Yeah, we'll definitely see if it pays off for him.
Jake have a hot game. He's feeling good.
Oh, he's feeling great. Honestly, if Dylan leaves the lineup the way he has it, Jake's gonna run away with this.
Yeah.
But even if Dylan makes those changes that he needs to, I still think it's a competitive game and could go either way.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, especially if Puka can continue this crazy workload he's getting.
Yeah.
10 catches in each game. He's got 25 catches, bro, already.
Dog, that's insane.
On 35 targets. Holy shit. Granted, he's not getting in the end zone. He hasn't gotten into the end zone yet. That Rams offense in general hasn't been getting into the end zone.
Shocker.
But Josh Kelly, not a good game last week, filling in.
Yeah.
For Eckler, 13 carries, only 39 yards. It's a decent defense out in Tennessee, at least in the front line. But you're looking for a lot more. Not gonna have Kamara again. That's a tough running back matchup. You're gonna have to go with him, unless you go Swift in the running back, and go somebody else in the flex. Maybe go Drake London or Nico Collins in the flex.
See, I would go Drake London or Nico.
I like Nico.
Yeah, no, honestly, Jake's got so many options to play in the flex that it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
His flex option, dude. I honestly, I would just bench Josh Kelly to begin with and move.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Screw it. Go Nico Collins.
We'll see, though. I mean, DJ Moore had a decent week last week, and he still could have done more.
Hunter Henry is. He's had touchdowns in back-to-back weeks, so it could pay off.
Very interesting. Yeah. Hunter Henry's got touchdowns?
Two.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
So, I mean, if it pays off, though.
Yeah, it does.
So good for him. I don't know.
Good for him, dog.
Tyler Algier, it's so up and down with him.
Yeah.
You don't know, because at some point, Bijan's going to be the guy.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, they like Algier.
I mean, he had a good rookie season. Great rookie season.
Oh, great rookie year.
Yeah, but this last week he didn't produce.
Yeah, 16 had more carries than last week.
Less yards, significantly less yards.
2 yards less a carry.
Yeah.
No touchdowns, had 2 the week before. Yeah. No catches, had 3 the week before.
Yeah.
So, that's tough.
Yeah.
We'll see how that running back. We'll see if Jahmyr Gibbs does get the uptick, because I don't think Montgomery's playing this week.
No, me neither, but I still got to give the matchup to Teal Ken.
Teal Ken.
The Barbies.
Yeah, Teal Ken and the Barbies. I don't like the double tight end move. If it works, it works. I'll bite my lip.
I won't.
We'll see. But, man, I think Teal Barbie gets his second win of the year this week.
Me too.
And Remy could be in danger of dropping in the rankings here.
Dun, dun, dun. Alrighty, and we were supposed to have Remdog on with us today, but some issues.
Bowed out.
Yeah, issues regarding a car and not one free ride from Uber right here.
The William Lyft service.
I call myself Ghetto Uber.
Nice, I like it.
Thank you.
So, man, another big week, a lot of big games, right? A lot of guys trying to jostle for some position, right? Some guys are trying to get off the schneid.
Off the shitter.
Some guys are trying to get to 2-1.
Yeah.
Most guys are trying to get to 2-1, and then me and Dylan are trying to keep that perfect clean record, baby.
We'll see.
I think it'd be a really good storybook. Me and Dylan both get to stay undefeated until we face off. I think it's week 7. When we'll both be in Indy. Big weekend for us there, but we'll see how that plays out. I don't know if Dylan's going to be able to squeak out this win. It's going to be a tough one. Obviously,
I really you don't squeeze out this win.
I have a tough week, right? Will's no pushover. His team is no pushover. My team has to overcome some adversity, right? Ayuk injured. We got Nick Chubb injured. We got to overcome some adversity, so we'll see how tough we are. But hey, another great podcast, Will.
Yes, sir, baby.
Love it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening and following along.
We appreciate it, every single minute of it. We love the love we receive from you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yep. But as always,
this is the Commissioners Podcast.
No.
What?
No, that's not how we agreed to do it.
What?
You would say, this has been the Commissioners Podcast.
This has been.
Yeah, all right.
Let's retake it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not deleting this part.
Why?
Because it's funny. The guys will love it.
We'll put like a little blooper.
Yeah.
Put a blooper reel at the
All right,
end so
yeah.
we can do it for real.
Yeah, all right. But this has been
The Commissioners Podcast.
Thanks for watching, y'all.